Hi Year 7, today we are starting the new topic of probability and we're just going to look at the language of probability. So here are some probability terms you should know. The first term is sample space and its definition is the set of all possible outcomes, e.g. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 on a normal dice is the sample space. The next one is chance experiment, which is an experiment where the outcomes are random. Chance event is a category in a chance experiment, such as rolling a 3 or 4 on a dice. Probability is the chance of an event happening, e.g. the chance of a coin landing on a heads is 50%. Trial, one case of carrying out a chance experiment, such as spinning a spinner. And lastly, equally likely outcomes, which is a situation in which all outcomes have the same chance of occurring. Probability is the chance of an event happening. The probability of an event happening is a number between 0 and 1. Probability can be expressed as words. There is an even chance that we will win. It is impossible, unlikely, even chance, likely, or certain. Probability can be expressed as a fraction, such as our chance of winning is a half. Probability can be expressed as decimal, such as our chance of winning is 0.5. Probability can be expressed as a percentage, e.g. we have a 50% chance of winning. We can express the probability as a fraction or a decimal between 0 and 1, or we can express the probability as a percentage between 0 and 100%. We have a probability scale which allows us to use words to describe the probability or likelihood of an event happening. If we have, so here is a picture of our scale. So 0% chance is it will never happen, 50% chance is it should happen half the time, and 100% chance it will always happen. So an impossible event has the probability of 0. An unlikely event has the probability between 0 and 0.5. An even chance event has the probability of 0.5. A likely event has a probability between 0.5 and 1, and a certain event has a probability of 1. We are now going to go through and state whether we think the probability of each of the following events has an impossible, unlikely, even chance, likely, or certain chance of occurring. So if I toss a coin, I will get a tail. What do you guys think that will be? Write it down. The next person I see driving a car will be over 20. What do you think that will be? If I take a card at random from a standard pack, it will be a club. What do you think the probability of that occurring would be? If I throw a dice, I will get an even number. What do you think the probability of that will be? The next child born in the hospital will be a girl. What's the chance of that happening? I will see a shooting star tonight. What's the probability of that? And it will snow in Newcastle today. What is the probability of that? Alrighty, let's go through and see what your answers were. So for the first one, if I toss a coin, I will get a tail. This is even chance. This is because when we toss a coin, we can either land on a tail or a head. So there's only two outcomes, so it's a 50-50 chance of landing on a tail or a head. The next one, the next person I see driving a car will be over 20. That is likely, as the legal age to drive is 16, and there is a lot more people that are over 20 than there is between the ages of 16 and 20. If I take a card at random from a standard pack, it will be a club. Now, this is unlikely because if we look at a standard pack of playing cards, we have 4 suits. We have clubs, spades, diamonds, and hearts. So it's only really, if we were to pick a club, about a quarter chance that we would get a club from a standard pack. If I throw a dice, I will get an even number. This is even chance because we have 6 numbers on our dice and 3 of them are even, 2, 4, 6. So it's evenly chance that we get an even number or an odd number. The next child born in the hospital will be a girl. This is again even chance, as we can only get a boy or a girl, or a female or a male baby. I will see a shooting star tonight. Now, shooting stars can happen, so it is very unlikely. And the last one, it will snow in Newcastle today. Now, I don't think it's going to snow in Newcastle. I don't know the last time it snowed in Newcastle. It's not somewhere where it snows, so it is impossible.